Hello, I'm Maria Seifert from Olympics and this is my museum. I like this, I got it for Christmas, and I also like this. First became interested when I was collecting these bones and fossils.
What did you notice about them?
They've been from animals.
And where have the soft parts of the animals gone?
Back into the earth.
Good.
These are all from sea creatures.
And where have the soft parts of their body gone?
Back into the sea. Last summer we found a dead rat whilst we were walking home. Mummy let me take it home.
Into the garden?
Yeah, into the garden.
So we could watch what?
It decomposed.
We watched it decompose, and now what can we see in our garden?
Bones there, bones.
What type of bone is this one? What type of bone is this one? Do you remember?
The vertebrae.
Good, the vertebrae. And this one? What have we got here?
The skull.
The skull. Would you like to take that into your museum now we've uncovered it? Yeah. What can we see here, Aria?
The vertebrae.
The vertebrae. So what does that tell us about the rat?
It was a vertebrae.
It was a vertebrate, wasn't it? Not an invertebrate. And you've been learning about that with who?
Miss Rogers.
That's great. Right. So we think that this is a ball and socket joint. So there's the ball here at the top of the femur, which is the leg bone, and the socket here. And you can see that they fit together and swing.
Whee!
Which part of your body has a ball and socket joint like that, Aria? Yeah, what's that called?
Pelvis.
Yeah, your hip. Good, well done.
I was interested in how plants rot away. I didn't put these. I did put these onto my bed without Mummy knowing. They were daisies.
They were daisies, and now what can we see?
They're daisy
Hold it really
mould.
still. Daisy mould. So the mould has helped the daisies to decompose, break down.
Hey, look. And look underneath. Glitter.
My experiment is about greenhouse gases. What are greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases work together to create a shield that stops the warmth from escaping the world's atmosphere. What would happen if we had too much greenhouse gases? Well, it would get warmer. But there's nothing wrong about that. Well, there is. The icebergs will melt, and then it will make the sea go above the world, and then it will take over everything. We're going to put these the wind turbine tops on the wind turbines to see how much it goes. That one's going really fast, and that one's going quite slow. And then this sand represents the desert. This mud represents the land, and this represents the icebergs. If the icebergs melt, that means we have too much greenhouse gases. If the iceberg doesn't, that means we have just enough. I'm going to pour the water in for the lake. There we go. This tells me how hot it is in my world. Right now it's 16. I can tell it because it's lighted up. Stick it in the desert. I just put my imaginary shield on the imaginary mini world, and as we have already noticed, the wind turbines have stopped since the winds can't get in. We're going to be back in 30 minutes to see what the temperature is. I'm back and I just checked my thermometer. It says it's 28 degrees. The icebergs have melted and it's made the desert and the land wetter. Now, I'm going to take the lid off. Think these is more icebergs that are getting melted by the greenhouse gases. The world has been taken over by the ocean blue sea. The way children can help stopping this from happening is to plant trees, ride your bike to school instead of a car, recycle and save electricity. So that means when you leave a room, turn your stuff off. The world gets hotter and hotter. The icebergs will melt as the land will get taken over by the sea. It will affect our future if the world becomes this.
Hello, my name is Shay, and I'm from Year 6 Sharks. So today I will be making a homopolar motor. So first of all, we have two dimming magnets, and they will not break apart because they are north and south, and they will never change. Even if we turn it around, they will come back. So we put them on here because they will create the magnetic. They will make the polar magnetic field. And then we have the 1.5 volt button cell battery, which will create the electromagnetic field. And then we have the long copper wire, which will be turning around with the polar magnetic field and the electromagnetic field. And if we put it on here, it should move. As you can see, it is moving because the polar and magnetic field and the electromagnetic field is pushing it back and forth and rotating it. And since we're in the northern hemisphere, it's turning it's turning that way. Though if we were in the southern hemisphere, we would be turning this way. It would be turning this way. And that's my science video. Hope you enjoyed.